First ball of the match.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. And caught. That's just superb. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Good shot, a beauty.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the first over. The batting team are now 11 for 1.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Ahmed with a great delivery there. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. No. Terrible shot. Everyone's gone up. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Rousseau from the media centre end. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Superb catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Wow, that's missed a lot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Misses everything. Driven through cover, just the one. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away, that's a nice single.
Now 36 for 2.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. Chance to run 2. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the media centre end. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Morris, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Akhtar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Finds the edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. There'll be runs here. Huge. That has flown.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Can't get that outside the ring field. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Akhtar from the media centre end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Good pick up, big chance. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Oh, great run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Chance to run 2.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now on 89 for 5.
Ahmed coming back into the attack has done well so far. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Punch through the onside. Great balance and into the gap it goes. Should be a few at least here. Gone. Great catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. And that's 4 more.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
They'll get at least one here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Driven through cover, just the one. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
For 6.
Ahmed from the pavilion end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nearly gets the edge. Ahmed with a great delivery there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Cuts that off well in the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Pollard has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's a boundary save for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Pollard getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Chance to run 2. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed the lot.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 138 for 7.
Pollard from the media centre end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. A direct hit and this could be gone.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Rousseau has been going really well here. Comes back on from the pavilion end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. Oh, nice shot. Digs out the Yorker. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. There's a chance if it hits. Good bowl. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Nicely played. Just runs one. Needs a direct hit. Everyone's gone up. Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack for the fielding side.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be four.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing and they're into the 20s.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. No. Terrible shot. Lovely bowling. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Good shot, a beauty. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Pollard with a great delivery there.
End of the 17th over. The score is now 189 for 7.
Maxwell from the pavilion end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Some adjustments to the field. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Middled that one, great timing. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Pinged off the bat.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Chance to run 2. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
The batting team are now on 200 for 7.
Rousseau coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Yusuf has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's a boundary save for sure. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Final over in this innings. Maxwell back on now. Maxwell to wrap up the innings. Classic cover drive there, punched away into the gap. Probably get a couple of runs there.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Perfectly timed. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Good pick up. Big chance. Everyone's gone up. Super catch. Oh, that's just outrageous.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Well, that's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score.